All right. Hey, everybody. This is Quentin Parker, your pilot. Coming at you from the General Aviation apron of Northeast Philadelphia in the Piper Warrior 2. And we're going to fly my normal route to Farmingdale Republic in the center of Long Island. But we're going to hopefully fly it with some real-world air traffic control by way of a VATSIM controller by name of, come on, fat fingers, Andrew Marconis for New York Center. So, if he's amenable, and if you're listening to this, but he will be, let's entreat upon him. All right, so passenger door, baggage, cool. Left tank, mags, I said mags, mags, fuel pump, landing light, navigation lights, I believe, or anti-collision, instrument lights, get out of here. There we go. Fuel pump on, mixture rich, fuel on proper time for time. Parking brake is engaged, disengaged, re-engaged, disengaged, re-engaged. All right. Clear left, clear forward, clear right, except for that loiterer standing right there. Clear prop. I love you, XP Realistic Pro. Let's, when you're connected to VATSIM, you automatically get some type of weather. Well, I believe it's real world, although I can't be certain. Let's see what's going on. 121.15. I could just go all the way around.
Northeast Philadelphia Airport information. Romeo 1000 Zulu weather. Wind 310 at 5, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 5,000 scattered, 7,000 broken, 35,000 scattered, temperature 33, dew point 16. Altimeter 3019. Arriving runway 24, departing runway 24. Advise on initial contact. You have Romeo.
Romeo. Alright, so we'll probably be taking off out of runway 33.
Northeast Philadelphia Airport information Romeo. 1000 Zulu weather.
There we go. Alright, here we go. New York Center, Warrior, November 68502. It would help to be on channel 12532.
Northeast Philadelphia Airport information Romeo. 1000 Zulu weather. Wind 310 at 5, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 5,000 scattered, 7,000 broken, 35,000 scattered, temperature 33, dew point 16. Altimeter 3019.
Duh, that's what I should have been looking for. New York Center, Warrior, November 68502.
November 68502, New York Center.
Good evening. 502 is a Piper Warrior on the ground at Philadelphia Northeast with Romeo, looking for VFR clearance to Farmingdale Republic.
And November 502, clearance on request, standby.
Uh-oh. Didn't file a flight plan.
And November 502, squawk 06202, North Philly, altimeter 3019. Expect runway 33 for departure. Call when ready for taxi.
New York Center, 502 heard 0620 in the box, runway 33, and we'll call when ready.
And that's squawk 0602.
Zero 0602 in the box, 502.
November, or correction, 6 Yankee Juliet, Mike Juliet, leaving my airspace to the south. Washington Center is closed. Frequency change approved.
New York Center, say again?
6 Juliet, Mike Juliet, leaving my airspace to the south. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Radar service terminated. Thank you very much for that.
New York Center, leaving JetBlue 317, leaving 197 for 12000.
JetBlue 1317, New York Center, squawk 6622.
6622, 1317.
JetBlue 1317, New York Center, radar contact 20 miles east of the Calverton VOR. Cross Calverton at maintain 12000 at 250 knots. Kennedy altimeter 3019.
Cross Calverton at 250 knots, 12000. We have information. Charlie.
New York Center 502, ready to taxi.
Number 502, runway 33, taxi via Alpha.
Taxiing via Alpha, runway 33502. Thank you. All right. Minus that little flight plan faux pas, we're ready to go. Brakes released. We're rolling, we're rolling, we're rolling.
New York Center, 6 Yankee Juliet, Mike Juliet. Can we request the frequency for Washington Center, please? Not here.
Juliet, Mike Juliet, Washington Center is closed for switch to Unicom 122.8.
Switch to Unicom 122.80, 6 Yankee Juliet, Mike Juliet.
Little does he realize runway 33 is
JetBlue 1317, contact approach 128.12.
my favorite.
12812, JetBlue 1317.
I don't mind flying with this weather. I prefer to fly with cirrus clouds, only because you know, I'd like to see the ground clearly. This overcast is it'll cast rather a pall over the scenery.
November 502, reset transponder squawk 0603.
New York Center 502, understood, 0603 in the box and holding short of runway 33.
November 502, fly runway heading. Wind 310 at 5, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway heading 502. Thank you much. Alright. Even though I have clearance to take off as if he were the tower, the local tower, I'm still checking for traffic on approach. Why? Because it's a good practice, it doesn't cost anything, and it may save your life. Maybe the life of somebody else too. Because dumb shit happens. We're cleared for takeoff, so we're doing it. Rotate. And we're up.
New York, good evening, United 2503 FR2 Midway.
United 2503, New York Center, clearance on request, stand by. November 502, New York Center, radar contact, remain clear of the Philadelphia class Bravo airspace. Resume on navigation.
Clear Bravo, resume navigation, 502, thank you. Well, Philly Northeast is really under the tail end of restricted airspace, and my climb to altitude shouldn't impact operations at all. That's the Delta airspace for Philly Northeast. I believe this is the tail end of Philadelphia International's airspace. And I think that might be like 3,000 or something. Alright, that's far enough. Let's skies were 5,000 scattered, so
American 9446, leaving my airspace to the west. Cleveland Center is closed. Frequency change approved.
Frequency approved. Thanks for the EDC. Have a good night, American 9446 Heavy.
So we're going to go to 3,500. And what the hell just happened? All right. We just left behind a bunch of bad weather. Hey, look, it's Cirrus.
United 2503 North 2, squawking 6662 for taxi.
United 2503, runway 22 right, taxi via Zulu.
Via Zulu, United 2503.
All right. It's 2,500. Let's go 24. There we go. 2,400 RPMs. Lean. Maybe a little too much. Oh no, that was perfect. I forgot when you lean, it affects your overall RPMs.
And 250322 right, ready.
And United 2503, fly the Newark 2 departure. Wind 170 and 6, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
On departure, follow the Newark 2, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff, United 2503.
We're at 50 frames per second, people, for those of you who are interested in that sort of stuff. I swear, if he says these nuts, I'm gonna crack the hell up.
United 2503, New York Center radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000, stay altitude.
0.5, climbing 10,000 and 2503.
All right, that's Robbinsville right there. Robbinsville VOR. It's our ground speed.
United 2503, turn right heading 310, direct Newell when able.
310, direct Newell, United 2503.
That's a good ground speed. And for anybody watching this that is wondering, this is pretty much what it looks like. I have pictures, like, 35mm camera pictures of the view in the cockpit, and this is pretty good. This is it. I am pleased.
United 2503, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Flight level 360, United 2503.
Fuel pop off. Fuel's good. Green in the oil temperature, green in the fuel pressure, green in the...
November 502, contact New York approach 128.12.
.502 to approach, 128.12. Thank you much, 502. I wasn't expecting that. Who's the handoff to? Well, you know what, let me... deal with that later. 128.12. New York approach. New York approach, November 68502.
Number 68502, New York approach, Kennedy Altimeter 3019, state happy aircraft induction.
502 is a Piper Warrior, 3,500 above Robbinsville, inbound VFR to Farmingdale Republic.
Number 68502, Warrior 502, clearing to Bravo airspace.
502, cleared through Bravo. Thank you much, 502. I was about to call him.
1317, continue on Juliet, hold short to right.
Say again for 1317.
1317, continue on Juliet, hold short to right.
Continue on Juliet, cross to the right of the gate, jet to 1317.
So, in the past,
New York approach, United 271, requesting clearance to Nashville.
It's busy out tonight. That's cool.
United 271, contact New York Center 125.32.
125.32, thanks.
So in the past, this is, you know, New York airspace, JFK, Newark, Teterboro. In the past, I would come up this way where I would request permission through JFK's airspace, and all this is Bravo. All this is Class B airspace. This is the busiest airspace in the world. Well, in the country, but you know, these three huge busy airports lumped on top of each other. This might be the busiest airspace in the world. I don't know, but it's airspace you don't mess around with. The sheer number of international flights coming and going, it's crazy. And they do not have to allow you clearance. If it's busy, you're on your own. You figure your way around that. You fly under the Bravo shelf and around it, but you do not fly through it. That is the quickest way to lose your...
1317, cross runway 22 right, and you need to go straight or right turn.
Right turn to gate 520, and cross 22 right, JetBlue 1317.
1317, Bravo to the ramp, have a good night.
Bravo to the ramp, thank you very much.
All I was going to say is that's the quickest way to lose your ticket. I don't want to step on anybody's transmission. Well, I mean, I'm not pressing the mic button, but you get the idea. If I'm talking while they're broadcasting, you won't be able to hear either of us. That paper rustling you hear in the background is my charts. Just in case I get a weird vector once I land. I want to have Republic's ground chart up and ready. Established in cruise, clear day, on altitude, and on our way. It doesn't get much better than this, people. And I cannot find my chart for Republic, which, there's Lancaster, there's Pittsburgh, Phelps, Missoula, Seattle. Okay, that's ugly. Let's see if it's in another pile on this desk. Sorry that you guys are subject to my lack of preparation. Ho, 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 here we go. Apparently it was one of the last charts I was using. There we go. Alright, so if the wind is coming out of the north, I'll probably get runway 32. So I can probably approach from the south, I'm sorry, the east. Jones Beach, Memorial. I'm VFR, I can do whatever I want. Life is good. We should be coming up upon Old Bridge. I think that's... what is BLM? What is BLM? 3 November 6. Is that Old Bridge? Pretty sure that's Old... it's got to be Old Bridge, because this would be normally where I contact for last ditch to let me know that I'm about to enter Bravo airspace. Yep, there it is. I know because of that that runway configuration, that one goes here and the other goes out this way. It's a V. So if I don't hear those magic words clear through Bravo by that point, I do not. I'll perform a 360 right here. Yeah, this is the boundary line right there. I'll perform a 360, you know, well above, I don't know, well clear of Delta airspace, but definitely not. I won't go any further. So, and that's a little tip from your Uncle Quentin. Creepy as that sounds. I'm a knucklehead. Feels good. Feels good. So we don't... I mean, some people might, rotate their fuel tanks every 30 minutes. I'll go an hour off the left tank, because I'm simple like that. Doing 53 frames per second here. I wonder if I have labels enabled. So I know if I cross, oh my god, what is the name of this? Hello? Oh, somebody's, okay. Thought my signal dropped for a second. I know if I cross right here, I should be right on course for Farmingdale. So. Yep, I'm a little to the right, so that's reading like 78. It's about the same. We're good. But I do want to come to the left. It's all about little changes, people. Little tiny, almost imperceptible changes. So I would overfly this this land mass, and I would always marvel at the pleasure boats that were out and around. You could see their wakes, you know, indicating their direction of motion. Everybody's basically going in the same direction, but it tickled me, because I have to imagine that they were having as much fun doing what they were doing as I was having doing what I was doing. And maybe they were looking up going, you know what, I wonder what it's like to, you know, fly a plane, as they're helming a boat. I don't know, it's just a thought that crossed my mind. Alright, I should be dead on for Farmingdale, unless I'm given another route. So we sit back and we enjoy the ride. Oh yeah. Booyakasha. I'll drink to that. Hello. What do we have here? Is this like a key of some type? I believe it is. It's a... Check that out. Huh. I can't say that I ever recall seeing that in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of groovy. I'm going to check Google Earth to see if that's actually there, because I don't recall seeing that in the real world either. So maybe it's just my poor memory. Check my pictures. And here's that oil refinery I saw last time. I don't recall seeing this in the real world. So it's interesting that it appears here now. But that's not to say that, it's been a while since I've flown to New York. That's not to say they couldn't have thrown up a refinery in the last 10 years. So, and I'll be like, huh, if that's the case. Yeah, it'd be like just a bunch of boats coming around this way. Normally, if I'm flying over water, I'm a lot higher. I'm like 7,500. But meh. I trust it. I trust this plane. It just passed its annual. Oh man. Speaking of annuals, I just found an old checklist that I made for the Piper Warrior. One of the best pieces of aviation advice I ever got was that when it comes to checklists...
Good evening, 02 radio check, please. Number 2, bye-bye, final.
When it comes to damn it, when it comes to checklists, they are written in blood. You never, ever, ever subtract from it. You never take anything away from a checklist. You only add to it. So what ended up happening was that I was given a checklist, kind of, just like a typed up checklist. Typed up checklist for my plane, or my planes plural. There were multiple planes I was training in, and I was adding to the checklists, and this was what I thought was fairly important stuff. So rather than retype the checklist over and over and over and over again, or photocopy it over and over and over again, I drew up a neat little Word document that I could print out for my on my own. But it didn't just have, well, let me see if I got it right here. Hang on. It's across the room. But it didn't just have, like, regular procedures. It had emergency procedures. It had the annual and biannual inspection information for each individual plane that I was flying. It had my currencies, and my emergency contact information. It had everything. It was it was one-stop shopping. It's about 12 pages long at 8.5 by 5.5, double-sided, folded in half, stapled. And hey, it was a neat little document to use in the real world. And I did use it in the real world. So I'll be reviewing that for just nostalgia at this point. But yeah, I was dorking around in my papers and found it, and I was like, huh, check this out.
And New York, good evening, Super 2, we've just found 12, baby A318, altimeter 3019, clearance to London City.
Steven 2, I'm closing now, contact me on 712.5.32.
135.32, let's see.
Oh my God.
Number 68502, contact me on 7125.32.
12532-502, thank you much. Those are...
Attention all aircraft, this frequency is now closing. For further requests, contact me on 7125.32. Have a good flight, everyone.
Be well, stay vertical, 502.
Thanks.
New York Center 502, excuse me, Warrior 502 with you, about 12 miles southeast of JFK, 3,500, 502.
And November 502, Kennedy altimeter 3019. And you're landing Farmingdale, is that correct?
502 3019 on the in the box, and landing Farmingdale Republic.
Roger, you can plan runway 19, report entering right base, runway 19, Farmingdale.
Report entering right base, runway 19, Farmingdale. Thank you much, 502.
United 2503, leave my airspace to the west. Cleveland Center is closed. Frequency change approved.
Advisory, United 2503.
All right, so apparently we're not going to runway 32 at all. So what he's what I'm going to be doing is coming up on Farmingdale from the southwest, maybe overflying. Well, no, I don't have to overfly it. Flying a left downwind for runway 19, entering a right base. I'm going to call him there, and well, he's either going to clear me to land on runway 19 or he's not.
Aircraft calling for clearance. Call sign again, please.
Super 2.
Speedbird 2, your clearance on request. Stand by. I'm working on it now.
New York Center, United 271, maintaining 2500.
United 271, New York Center, radar contact. Climb and maintain level 340.
Up to flight level 340, United 271.
I'm going to set up Farmingdale's ATIS on my secondary comp.
Speedbird 2, clear to...
London City.
Speedbird 2, clear to the London City Airport. Merit 6 departure, radar vector is Marathon is filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 6630.
Right, 25 Merit 6 departure. Fire radar maintain 5,000. And expect 36010 minutes after departure. Departure is with you and squawk 6630, Super 2.
Speedbird feedback is correct. Push and steady discretion. Expect runway 22 right for departure. Newark altimeter 3017.
We are at JFK, so confirm the altimeter again, Super 2.
Kennedy altimeter 3017, correction 3019.
Come on, get it together. 3019 for VATSIM.
What a dick. At any rate, I was saying, oh my god, earlier because I'm so used to flying in an empty environment in a X-plane. I've never seen JFK lit up like that. That's great. I'm enthused, tickled even. So, like I was saying, I was going to set up Farmingdale's ATIS on my COM2.
Republic Information Sierra.
Yeah, baby.
1100 Zulu weather. Wind 290 at 7, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 35,000 scattered, temperature 25, dew point 2. Altimeter 3020. Arriving runway 32, departing runway 32. Advise on initial contact you have Sierra.
Why didn't he give me runway 32? That makes no sense that I'm landing with a tailwind.
Information Sierra. 1100 Zulu weather. Wind 290 at 7, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 35,000.
New York Center 502.
And November 502, New York Center.
New York Center, just want to confirm my landing runway. Runway 19 gives me a tailwind. I just want to confirm that that's the runway, the arrival runway.
Affirmative. Currently Farmingdale wind is 230 at 10.
Understood. Runway 19 or 502. We'll call on base.
And November 502, the Farmingdale altimeter 3020.
Roger that. 3020 on the altimeter 502. Okay, I can begin my descent because that's Farmingdale. It's less than 10 miles away. Autopilot disengaged. Fuel pump on. Mixture rich. Where is it? Is that it? No. Coming down to 1500. pattern altitude for Farmingdale is 1100. It's got a field elevation of 80. Is that it? Dead ahead? Nope.
And November 502, so it looks like you're heading for runway 1, sir. Verify you're entering right base for runway 19.
.502, sorry about that. Was actually looking for the runway when you spotted that. Coming over to more left, 502. Oof, I messed up. I actually put myself on a left base. That was silly. See, I had runway 32 on the brain, man. But eagle-eyed controllers, and this is what you don't get with AI air traffic control. There we go.
New York Center, Boeing 721 Mike Hotel with you, flight level 330, about 26 miles southwest of the Robbinsville VOR.
Boeing 721 Mike Hotel, New York Center, squawk 6676.
Alright, 6676 for 721 Mike Hotel.
And Boeing 1 Mike Hotel, New York Center, radar contact as reported. Welcome aboard.
New York Center, November 68502, entering a long right base for runway 19er, Farmingdale, 502.
November 502, wind 230 at 10, runway 19, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 19er, 502. Thank you much. All right, so we're in the white arc. First notch of flaps. Trim it up. I'm actually really close. Second notch of flaps. What the hell was that? Third notch. Yeah, I'm going third notch now. It's a long runway. I can do that. But I am high. Displaced threshold. Runway 19.
Number 502, welcome to Farmingdale. Exit right when able. Exit right at Alpha.
.502 on the ground, exiting right at Alpha. 502. Wait. I passed Alpha.
And November 502, you can taxi the parking via pilot's discretion.
Pilot's discretion to parking. 502. Oh, wait a second. This is Bravo. Just embarrassed myself. Alright, I landed runway 19. Oh, shucks. I was looking at the map upside down. God damn it.
Delta 2401, leave my airspace to the southwest. Washington Center is closed. Frequency change approved.
Over to advisory for Delta 2401. Have a nice night.
Technically, I should ask for permission to cross this runway, but technically, I had it when I landed.
Let's see, ready, taxi.
Alright, so...
You know, Boeing 1 Mike Hotel, contact Boston Center 134.7.
34741 Mike Hotel. Have a good night, Snake.
Speedbird 2, runway 22 right, taxi via Whiskey Charlie, cross runway 31 right.
Alright, Whiskey Charlie, cross 31 right to the T.
I'm going to the main terminal. Screw it. Sky West.
And JFK Center, 5 Heavy. Papa Alpha 5, New York Center, go ahead.
Yeah, I understand you're going to be jumping off here soon. Just wanted to know, what's their runway to JFK?
Kennedy currently landing Alice, runway 22 left.
22 left. Thanks very much, sir. Have a great evening.
United 271, leave my airspace to the southwest. Washington Center is closed. Frequency change approved. All right, crossing over. Good night.
New York Center 502, shutting down, leaving the channel. Thanks for controlling tonight. 502.
Thank you for flying. See you.
Little courtesy goes a long way, people. All right. So, we're good. Well, there are several lessons I can take from today's flight, and it's better to make the mistakes here than in the real world. That is for damn certain. But
Go to Hurricane runway 23 right on Charlie.
how can I still hear him if I've shut down?
Speed Bird 2, hold short, runway 22 right for departing traffic.
Oh, hold on.
So, like I was saying, several things I did okay, several things I did that were just wrong. And that's kind of embarrassing. And they were all towards the end, really. I fixated on an approach for runway 32 and pretty much set myself to enter the airspace from the southeast, and when I should have come over the top for that right base that I acknowledged to 19er. I'd still be coming out from the southeast. I'd just be coming more, towards the north, and the controller caught that. Rather than have me overfly a runway, he was just kind of like, hey, nudge your approach, buddy. And that was done. The airport diagram for Farmingdale has runway, the approach to the runway 19er at the top, and the way you're looking at it, you're landing downward. What I should have done was I should have flipped the page upside down, because that's the way I'm coming, And when he said turn off at Alpha, I panicked because Alpha parallels runway 3214. But it parallels it on the south side. So when I see alpha upside down, I think I passed it. And that's why I doubled back to Bravo 2. It wasn't until I, realized it was Bravo 2 that I flipped the page upside down and went, oh! All I had to do was keep going. I didn't want to pass, I didn't want to blow through the runway. I didn't want to blow through runway 3214. To get to, well, you get the idea. But it all worked out, doubled back to 3-2, taxied up to Bravo, saw Alpha, and decided, well, you know what, screw it, I'm on Alpha anyway. Because if I had gotten off at Alpha, actually, he said right on Alpha, which would really take me nowhere. So it all worked out. It's just I didn't want to appear like I didn't know what I was doing, which I didn't apparently. So I'm gonna get out the plane and stretch my legs a little bit. And I have no idea why this livery is up. I don't even like this paint scheme. All right, so that's flying with an actual air traffic controller, people. Weird stuff can happen, great stuff can happen, groovy stuff can happen, bad stuff can happen, and it's all up to you, really. So I'm gonna get my gear and get out of here. So this has been your pilot, Quentin Parker, flying the Piper Warrior 2 from Philadelphia Northeast to Farmingdale Republic, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace of cake.